it. Oh.
Yes. You right?
Yeah.
Righto guys, welcome back to another video. Today I'm out on the bike with Dad. We're heading up through Bruxner Park currently, so we're in Coffs Harbour. We're back in Coffs. I've come down to do a bit of an adventure ride. There's this place that I've wanted to check out for quite some time. I've never been there. So it's called Scout Falls, and I've reached out to one of the sort of locals here. He's another YouTuber who's from Southwest Rocks, but he knows these tracks and he knows these areas so much better than I do. He's really got the lay of the land. So I've sent Phil from Mid Coast Adventures a message, and we've tried to G up a ride previously, and it just unfortunately didn't end up coming together. So today I'm going to catch up with Phil, and Dad's going to come along for the ride as well. And we're going to go and have a look at these, try and track down these Scout Falls and have a bit of a sticky beak, have a ride through some of these hills. Phil's going to basically take us through and show us some of the tracks that he's ridden and knows about many times. And then hopefully we're going to end up somewhere around Station Creek for a little bit of a moto camp. So yeah, stay tuned. It should be a good ride. I'm really looking forward to meeting Phil. And yeah, it should be interesting. Hello, mate.
Going, man.
How are ya?
Hi, buddy.
I'm Curtis. Nice to meet you.
Oh, man. Good to see you. Your dad's Baz, is that right?
Yeah. Yep. Yep.
There he is. What did you do? Get bombed at Valor?
We got absolutely belted down at Valor, and then I done the mad rush to throw on a bit of wet weather gear, which is pretty much a feeble attempt at keeping.
Trap the water under it.
Yeah. Yep. It was terrible. And then we just sort of done a little bit of a ride through the headlands and stuff and come back. Yeah. So we've just caught up with Phil and said g'day and met each other and everything like that, and we're now taking off to a little set of waterfalls that he knows about. We're going to go there on the way to Scout Falls and have a bit of a look at the first one, and then make our way through, but just sort of tagging along at this point and taking it all in. The weather hasn't been that flash, but it's starting to sort of come good now, and we're hoping by this evening it's going to be really nice weather for a motor camp on the beach, so fingers crossed. I know, right?
Yeah, okay.
Pretty intimidating, hey?
Never seen it before, eh? I've gone through.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it's very intimidating.
Yeah, I thought I might come down a bit. Nah, man. All the way, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
That's bad. Yeah, you just see, if you got the wrong line, you just start shuddering sideways. And
Yep. Yeah, there's quite a few videos out there of Forbies rolling down here, and
I've seen a few horror stories.
yeah, I don't want to be one of those guys on the bike
Wow.
doing the same thing.
Well, I got to see it because I've heard about it. I've been through it, I've never really looked.
Yep.
Been riding.
Yep, that's it. Alright, so I think we're coming up on this first set of waterfalls that we've planned to sort of have a sticky beak at. Phil said it comes to a bit of a dead end, so I'm expecting there to be no road here soon, which is, I think, pretty possibly close to where we are. You alright? Yeah. Alright, so we've got to the first one. Phil sort of brought us to this little waterfall series that he knows about. I've never been here before. Where is this? Where is Sherwood. This? Sherwood?
Sherwood Reserve?
Yeah.
I don't know exactly what you call it. It's just Sherwood Reserve.
Yeah.
That's all state forest.
And that's what we're looking at. Epic views. That you've got this big chunky rock in front of us, right? And don't ask me how there's a ute down there, but you've got this big chunky rock and then you've just got a massive drop off. So yeah, you can imagine how long it's taken us to ride up here to get to this height. It's pretty specky. Let's jump over the little... Have a go at that. Oh. Mate, you got to be joking.
Down there, Kurt, there's some pools you can swim in. People flying down and around.
Yep.
And there's some other pools. You won't see them if we've got a drone, but...
How'd you find this block?
Google Earth wandering. I've seen the drone out there.
And have a city boat. Oh, beautiful. Alright, I've got to get down there and have a look. I'm just going to scale these rocks a little bit and get down and look at these freaking awesome little waterfall pools. So cool. Once again, ridiculous view. Epic little waterfall. These little pools, they're like maybe sort of shin deep, knee deep, and then that one's deeper, but it's like right on the edge. That's just fucking ridiculous. Alright, we're down the very bottom one. Yes. Oh. Beautiful fresh water. Little swimming hole, you could swim there if you wanted to, and then just massive lookout. But I'll tell you what, man, go and watch Phil's videos, download his ride maps, and go to some of the places that he recommends. It's just, this is ridiculous, eh? Love it. Absolutely love it. That was epic, hey? Such a cool little spot. I could have just hung out there all day. I could have just hung out there and laid in those little water pools all day. It's so nice. So we're now sort of heading back towards Sherwood Road, and we're gonna trundle on to Scout Falls. Gonna go and have a look at them, and hopefully get in the water, have a bit of a dip. I just checked the temperature and it's like 28 degrees or something like that. And when you're off sort of walking around, it gets a little bit sweaty in all the gear, so I'm keen as for a swim. So that's where we're heading now. Dad's doing pretty well considering that it's pretty slick up here. Anyone who's ridden through Coffs Harbour knows that when it rains it can get ridiculously slippery with just that red clay. So he's not doing too bad considering he's got the heaviest bike and he's got the most loaded up bike, which mind you is better than it used to be, so points there. But he's doing pretty well considering. So we're not out here trying to win any races, but he's keeping up just fine. We made it. Alright, so we've just got here. Finally found our way, and we're trundling through the bush. We've just passed a few people, and Phil and I were chatting to them about how cold it is and how many people here and everything, and it's supposed to be pretty good conditions. So the rain stopped, the sun's somewhat out, and I think I'm going the right way. This is the first one. Opens up further apparently, but yeah, we're just going to keep sort of following this along until we find a nice little primo spot and have a bit of a dip. I'm not going to lie, it's a little bit of a mission to get to, but I feel like it's one of those things where it's like, it's definitely going to be worth it. So a little bit of it's actually a pretty cool bushwalk to get along here. Dude, that's nice. Honestly, what the fuck? Excuse my French, what the actual fuck? This is so nice. Ah, oh. Yeah, check this out. Man, you can tell how many people have been here by how well paved this little walkway is. Nearly there. Just walking along this path here with this massive cliff face. This is such a cool area. Okay, so I'm just walking back to the front watering holes now. I don't know if I got it on camera, but I was climbing up the side of the waterfall, and some other kid come up there and was climbing up with me and showed me like the very back waterfalls, which are so cool. But we get up there and I said, oh, so how do you get down? He's like, oh, you got to jump. I'm like, what what the fuck? So I know it doesn't look high, but not really a fan of jumping into stuff that I can't really see what's going on in the bottom. So anyway, they jumped in, tested the water, and then I jumped in from probably the lowest possible point like a absolute bitch. But oh, so much fun. Such an awesome little place. Well guys, that was Scout Falls. Seriously, you have got to get out here. I don't care whether you ride, drive, walk, whatever. Just get out here and have a look at it. I'd have to say it's gonna go down as my all-time favorite swimming hole so far. So do yourself a favor, get out here, have a bit of an explore and just enjoy it. It's so nice. Alright, so the plan now is we're just going to sneak into a servo. Phil needs to grab some fuel. I'm going to grab myself some water, just pretty much nailed the last of mine, and then make our way to camp for the night, which is, like I said before, Station Creek. So just sort of getting out of the bush there now and making our way there. Alright, all fueled up. We're getting out of here on the way to camp. So Phil was telling us apparently the rangers here were saying that there's a pretty bad Brumby problem here. They've got a heap of wild horses, so they allegedly trapped and removed about 200 of them or something like that. So there's obviously still some in here. We can still sort of see like horse crap all over the road. So, but yeah, I'll be interested to see if we sort of come across any of them in our travels through here. He loves it. Alright. Uruguay National Park, however you say it. Okay, so that way is Barkunguri State Forest. I am so sorry if I'm butchering those words. I'm terrible at pronouncing words like that. There, see, there we go. More horse shit. I reckon we might see a couple. This is us, Station Creek Campground. How good's this? Nice little table. Fire pit. Yeah, this is perfect. Alright, before I turn this camera off, can I get a thumbs up for me riding a tie? Has no one noticed? I've got motorals. I'm not wearing the business pants that everyone dislikes so much. I've got to say, I'm freaking loving it. Alright, camp is packed up, and Phil and myself are going to go and have a little bit of a sneaky run along the beach. We want to go and see what the water looks like, and
Practice run.
Yeah, yep. No, yeah, nice. Go and have a ride along the beach and do a little bit of that, just have some fun, you know. While we're here, we might as well make the most of it, so try and get some epic shots while we're there. Oh! Got him! You alright? Do you want a lift?
I've done a beautiful one there.
Yeah, I seen that. One of us had to. Yes, that was nice. That was a good one. It's just a beautiful time of the year too. We've just come into autumn and such nice weather, and being so close to the coast, I couldn't think of anywhere better to be right now. And just on that, what do we got? It's 26 degrees. 26.4 degrees.
While we got stuck into some good old-fashioned toast with brekkie, we managed to catch a glimpse of a couple of the brumbies that still wander the grounds. Shortly after, we packed up camp and headed off to check out one last location before everyone would part ways and head home.
Righto, we're out of here. Camp's packed up. We're just sort of heading out now, and I'm going to do the good thing and chuck our rubbish in the bin, and then from here we're heading to, I think it's called Keystone Statue. Phil knows where this is. He's got it thrown into his map, so after we chuck the rubbish in the bin, I'm just going to sort of follow him, and we're going to go and check out this this little sort of statue thing, I'm assuming, and see what it's all about and have a little bit of an explore, and then I'll probably chuff off home from there.
Alright.
Hang on, I'm coming. You right?
Yep.
1, 2, 3.
That'll just start now.
You right?
That's a bit wild. You touched the edge of it.
You okay?
Yeah.
Yeah? Your leg okay?
Yeah.
Got caught under there, didn't it?
Right. Oh, that's all good.
Sure?
Yep.
Alright, just...
We'll get this out. You want to ride it out?
Yeah, you just...
You all right?
You hang out for a bit. We'll sort out this, and you just chill for a bit, Dad. It's a bit better.
I mean, nothing to it, you're not hurt.
Yep.
You learnt something. I don't know.
Oh, well, you can add that one to the list of offs that you've had, Dad.
Yeah, well, that's probably the first one.
The first decent, you've christened your falling offness. It's that's not a word at all.
Mirror, I see.
Yeah.
A bit of water go that way.
Yeah. Interesting to see on the way out.
There we go.
Poor bugger. Oh well, it's gonna happen. Alright, where were we? Couple of good little mud holes in here. Okay, so I was way off. I thought this was called the Keystone.
Nah, it's the Keyman.
Oh, Keyman. Okay, that makes sense. All right, so we've just got here, and here's the statue, and it's got like keys all over it, right? And it's like this monument, you know, kind of, I guess,
Tribute,
what is
I guess.
it? A tribute? Yeah. To this gentleman that used to obviously work. Jonas, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, used to work in these forests, timber milling and stuff like that, and he was a massive part of like the circus and stuff like that.
So he was a strong man in the circuses as well. So
Strongman.
he done the acrobat thing, hence the wire, which
yeah.
it's last time I was here I seen part of it. It was attached to a tree and was on the ground.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was also like the strong man, so
Yeah.
he would have been a big dude.
Yeah.
How's that? That's cool. Coming back to check it out. It's just good to see. Part of Europe was he from? Lithuania. There you go.
Wow.
I think he came here after World War II.
Yeah.
1962, 1950. So yeah, straight after World War II. Probably still have had enough of this.
Yeah, they've made a little bit of a monument for him here, which is pretty cool. Heap of history here, you can read about it, but yeah, pretty peculiar, but still pretty cool looking. So that's right. Apparently he worked naked because it was too hot in the forest for clothes. So
Literally.
anyway, good little bit of sightseeing, good little bit of history. All right, guys, that's pretty much going to wrap this video up. I've had an absolute blast adventuring. I've seen some pretty wicked little locations that I had no idea exist, especially the first one that you showed us.
Oh, yeah,
that
Birch Falls,
that
awesome.
that was super special. So super appreciative of you showing me all the little hidden bits and stuff like that. And guys, obviously, if you haven't seen Phil's channel, I'm sure you have, but if you haven't, get over there. Check out his videos, download his ride maps, and go out and see some of these places for yourself. As always, thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see you in the next one.